Alonso dumps Alpine for Aston Martin. Since Sebastian Vettel announced his retirement from F1, there have been speculations on who would fill his shoes. Well, you don't have to speculate anymore. The replacement for Vettel is no other than Fernando Alonso, a two-time Formula One champion. He is to join Aston Martin, the British team owned by Lawrence Stroll, for 2023 and beyond. The move is not only shocking, but has left Alpine blindsided with lots of twists and turns. Welcome to F1 Freaks. Let's get right into it. His departure news is the latest bombshell in the F1 driver market. It was announced that the two-time F1 world champion would leave Alpine at the end of the season to join Aston Martin. It would be significant if he hadn't previously stated that he was considering staying with Alpine, where he has stayed since his comeback to Formula One in 2021. The statement also comes after the team's boss, Otmar Szafnauer, expressed confidence that Fernando Alonso will stay with Alpine F1 through 2023 and beyond, and that the negotiations would be very straightforward. Speaking on his decision to leave Alpine, he cited Aston Martin's team commitment and ambition toward winning as one of his reasons. This Aston Martin team is clearly applying the energy and commitment to win, and it is, therefore, one of the most exciting teams in Formula One today, said Alonso. I have known Lawrence and Lance for many years, and it is very obvious that they have the ambition and passion to succeed in Formula One. I have watched as the team has systematically attracted great people with winning pedigrees, and I have become aware of the huge commitment to new facilities and resources at Silverstone, he continued. The team is presently 9th in the standings, but Alonso believed it was the ideal place to be if he wanted to win Formula One again. The passion and desire to perform that I have witnessed convinced me to maintain my enjoyment and commitment to the sport, said Alonso. I intend to win again in this sport, therefore I have to take the opportunities that feel right to me. No one in Formula One today is demonstrating a greater vision and absolute commitment to winning, and that makes it a really exciting opportunity for me. I still have the hunger and ambition to fight to be at the front, and I want to be part of an organization committing to learning, developing and succeeding, he concluded. So, what does this move mean for Aston Martin? To them, they have identified a capable replacement for Sebastian Vettel. The team's owner, Lawrence Stroll, expressed his happiness at the signing of the 2005 and 2006 F1 champions. According to team president Mike Crack, who agrees with his manager's assessment, Alonso will also have high expectations for Aston Martin. In a mid-season interview posted on the team website, Crack began by saying he has a killer instinct. Fernando offers everything he has and strives to give everything he has. He makes the most of the team and the car. His racecraft is outstanding. It combines self-assurance, gut instinct and intelligence. Our intentions with respect to Aston Martin are quite clear. We are not here to fill the field. Instead, we are here to compete. The British team hopes to rise to the top in the upcoming years with the help of, among other things, a brand new factory that is currently under development and a new simulator. According to the chief, bringing in Alonso will aid in this procedure. Fernando joining our team and initiative is something we view as a huge compliment, the Luxembourger says. He will ask a lot of us, but we wouldn't expect anything less from a multiple world champion. I'm eager to start working with Fernando because he will be a driving force in our ascent. Having Fernando and Lance in the car is a fantastic possibility next year. It looks like a good move for Aston Martin and Alonso, but how is Alpine in taking this shocking move? Well, not too good. For one, Alpine team boss claimed to have heard of the move from the press release by Aston Martin. Prior to the Hungarian Grand Prix, Alonso brushed down rumours that he might switch teams. But the morning after the race, he signed a contract, which he confirmed. It was the first confirmation I had, according to a statement made by Alpine CEO Otmar Szafnauer regarding the press release on motorsport.com. Obviously, when we're in the paddock, there are all sorts of rumours, and I heard rumours that Aston was interested. Once you hear that they're interested, there's probably discussions that took place. And there are some other indications that discussions took place, like walking out of the same motorhome at the same time, all that kind of stuff, which I saw. But I was confident that even with the discussions, and there's nothing wrong with exploring, that we were very close. So yes, the first confirmation I had was the press release. I did ask the question to Alonso, and I was told, no, I haven't signed anything. So I was a bit surprised. Alpine believed Alonso was almost ready to sign the contract. Schaffnauer claimed that he was certain of the outcome during his final conversation with Alonso in Budapest. There were only a few minor issues left, on which he promised that his attorney would contact us. According to Schaffnauer, I thought that was the case. Schaffnauer went into more detail regarding the offer made to Alonso. We offered a 1+1 deal, he confirmed, and we discussed with Fernando that, look, if next year at this time you're performing at the same level, of course we will take you, and that could have carried on. But I think he wanted more certainty independent of performance. I want to stay for longer. And I think that was the crux of the going 1+1 as opposed to 2+1 or 3+1 or 3 years. And then, before he left, I confirmed with him that we would be signing soon, and he said, yeah, don't worry, I haven't signed with anybody else. We'll continue this in the next couple of days. Schaffnauer stated that since the news emerged, he hasn't been able to contact Alonso, saying he's on a boat, I think, in the Greek Isles somewhere. The driver made a somewhat brazen move, but did so in a typical Fernando Alonso fashion. It probably wasn't the most respectful approach to end a relationship, to not inform Alpine that he was quitting the team. But Alonso's reasoning appears straightforward at first glance. He received a 1+1 deal with Alpine that included a guaranteed year of employment. But Aston Martin immediately extended an offer of more than 1 year. Attracted by the team's ambition, he seized the opportunity. Oscar Piastri, a junior at Alpine, would seem to be the natural choice to fill that position. But recent conversations between the Australian and McLaren seem to have clouded the picture over what his immediate future holds. He is believed to have signed an agreement with McLaren, and now the situation is at an impasse until, presumably, the FIA's Contract Recognitions Board can resolve it. Since Piastri is currently Alpine's backup driver, and the team is confident that it has a legally binding contract with him for 2023, it even named Piastri as its driver for 2023 to replace departing Alonso. However, Piastri did not give his consent and disapproved of it on social media. I understand that without my agreement, Alpine F1 has put out a press release late this afternoon that I am driving for them next year. This is wrong, and I have not signed a contract with Alpine for 2023. I will not be driving for Alpine next year, he tweeted. Ouch, that must have hurt the Alpine team boss. As hard as it must be for Alpine to be spurned by its own protege, F1 repeatedly proves that nobody is really owed anything. Alpine is left with a vacant seat, chasing after an unwilling protege. We can only sit back and watch the drama unfold. Let us know what you think about Alonso's move and Piastri's unwillingness. Before you go, kindly leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications to enjoy more updates like this. Thanks for watching.